Ooh, that's gorgeous. I love that. Yikes. It's like Minecraft world. Like, let me build a house right there. Actually, no, I'll probably build a house right there.
Of Colorado, a cult known as the Lovers One operated for years.
Oh, I know this one. Okay. Wow, I shouldn't sound excited. That sounds fucked up. Okay, I'm not actually excited. I'm excited that I know about it. I also watched a documentary on Max. I didn't remember finishing it because it just got really depressing and disgusting how everything went down. Really crazy story.
Spreading their twisted
And the husband's still a piece of shit still to this day.
beliefs and causing chaos.
There's a lot of mind manipulation going on.
Yeah, she was on a severe drug. She used to be like a McDonald's manager. She was very beautiful when she was young too, and she ended up like going to the wrong path.
Led by their enigmatic leader, Amy Coulson, the group believed it was their duty to save humanity from impending doom.
I am God!
As the authorities would
Yeah,
later discover,
that's what happened.
Lovers One was far from the peaceful, enlightened group that they portrayed themselves to be. Reports of brainwashing, control, and even death began to surface.
Yikes.
And Amy Coulson's story concluded in a way that nobody saw coming. This is that story.
Yep.
Born in 1975, Amy Coulson.
God damn, she's a hot dime. Look how pretty she was. I love that hair, by the way.
Coulson's life began as ordinarily as anyone else's. Originally from Dallas, Texas,
God
she grew
damn
up
it.
in a supportive,
Why us crazy folks always from Dallas? God damn it. Leave us alone.
middle-class household. A straight-A honor student, Amy wasn't only gifted academically,
Very
but
pretty.
socially as well. She learned early on in life that she had a gift of sorts. The power of persuasion. She had long been able to command the
Because she's pretty. She's. You remember that? I don't know if it's a joke, but there's a thing called like a quote unquote pretty privilege. Persuasion check.
attention of her playmates, and convinced them to do whatever she wanted.
Oh, really? As a
It was an
kid?
ability that came naturally to her, and one that she would use for her own nefarious purposes
Are you sure? Because she also being a kid, too. Kids are weird.
later in life. Throughout her young adulthood, a once down-to-earth Amy inexplicably became a lot more spacey. She began sharing her thoughts on starships and otherworldly beings with her family and friends, and seemed to
Ooh.
genuinely believe that she had a higher consciousness level than other humans. In her late 20s and early 30s, Amy took a strong interest in New Age philosophical concepts, and
Okay.
began posting her thoughts on the Lightworkers Internet Forum, a place
Ah,
where she met
boy.
other like-minded spirits, including a man named Amarith White Eagle.
Okay.
Amarith
If-
convinced Amy that she was more than mortal. She was divine,
Oh, I hate people like that. Come on.
the ultimate deity,
Okay.
the creator of the entire universe.
How do you get to that conclusion, by the way? Mentally, how do you, like, you know what? I'm beyond time. I'm a god. Like, how do you start thinking about that? Like, where does it connect in your mind? If I was a god or something, I better be able to turn my fucking water into wine. You know, I better be traveling to Japan as a snap of the finger. You know, then I'd start thinking, damn, maybe I'm a god. What?
But to nurture that potential, she needed someone to take them under their wing. And who better than a white eagle?
Yeah, kids can be very manipulative, but it's also like kids can be manipulative, that's for sure. Man, kids are weird. But they're
Memories
just
of life
learning.
have been
That's
marred.
I think it's part of being a kid. It's just you start learning how to talk, how to, go through things in life. But they're also kind of like high minds too. They can be very easily persuaded
By underachievement.
because they're not developed.
Despite her intelligence, she'd never really amounted to much. By 2007, she found herself in something of a rut. A frustrated young mother of 3 on her 3rd marriage, working
Ooh.
as a manager at McDonald's.
Heard.
Now all she had to look forward to was an ordinary life. Enough for most, but not for her. She no doubt believed that she was destined for greater things, and was frustrated with her wasted potential. The
That's a pretty normal frustration though, especially if she's going through like a midlife crisis.
prospect of being the greatest of things must have sounded enticing. After chatting online with Amarith
think it's a
White
human
Eagle for
thing
several
to do.
months, Amy began experiencing what she called paranormal phenomena. Amarith must have been right, she thought. She was more than mortal after all.
Huh.
During their family Thanksgiving dinner in 2007, Amy calmly stood up from the table, walked out of the house, and never returned. She abandoned her husband and children.
I can't really be sorry for people that abandon their kids. I'm like, bitch, if you're immortal or whatever you think you are, then be a good mother. You know, I just
Huddled contact with them and the rest of her family, and moved in with her online pen pal, Amarith White Eagle, in Crestone, Colorado.
that's crazy just to do
There,
that. Just
the
leave
two
your
of them
kids
founded
behind.
the Galactic Federation of Light, a spiritual sect which was to lead humanity away from destruction and into the stars. The group truly began growing in size in 2014 though, when Amareth split from Amy, and she moved in with her new partner, Miguel Lamboy. Where Amareth had always been a bit more head in the clouds, Miguel was far more grounded, or
Okay.
at least business-minded, and helped
Yeah. Okay, so that dude, right? He's not cool. He's all about the money, and he's still trying to make profits, like not through her name exactly, but he knows the connection and the publicity that he got from it. So he's still making money after her death.
Amy spread the good word much more effectively. He became Amy's head of logistics and financing. Online, Amy and Miguel preached of how a cabal of reptilians controlled the world, and were keeping it in a state of low vibration.
Right? Elon Musk is the lead of the reptilian war.
Lead to the downfall of mankind. By adopting the beliefs of other online communities, like the QAnon theorists, she and Miguel were able to reach a much larger audience of easily manipulated people. And soon, they gained a surprisingly large following. Proponents of Love as One believe that Amy was
How do people fall for this? Are they watching it, like making fun of her, like seeing her downfall, or are they actually believing in it?
a 19 billion-year-old being who had birthed all creation. Though a singular deity.
Dog Cutter? Yeah, I feel like
that's
why people are watching it, is Dog Cutter.
534 forms that she had taken throughout human history.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. I wasn't listening. What? How many forms? It was 19 billion-year-old being who had birthed all creation through the was singular. Wait, what?
Though a singular deity, her Amy shell was just one of 534 forms that she had taken throughout human history.
But you can't be a good mom in one of your forms? What?
Amy somehow convinced her followers that in past lives she had been Marilyn Monroe and Cleopatra. Those same worshippers gave Amy a new name, Mother God, though they'd typically refer to her more affectionately as Mama G, or simply
Mama G? Hey, Papa G.
That their new mother would lead 144,000 people into a so-called...
Nah, Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook dude, has especially the eyes. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, not Elon Musk. Mark Zuckerberg is the god of reptilians. He is the reptilian that was born. They all came out of his nutsack.
A place where their souls would
It's just a phase. They'll grow out of it for sure.
To add to all this delusion, the group also believed that Amy was the queen of the lost continent of Lemuria, that Donald Trump was her father in a past life.
Huh? Why would you want Donald Trump as a dad? I mean, I will be honest, I wouldn't mind Donald Trump as my dad, like, even daddy, because of that paycheck. Just saying. Taking morals out of it.
Frequently talked with the spirit of the late actor Robin Williams, who, of course, was actually the Archangel Zadkiel.
Oh yeah, they, like, pray to Robin Williams. They still call him Robin Williams, not Zadkiel. It was wild. Like, she had a little poster board. I'm like, what?
And that's just scratching the surface of their world beliefs. With the group,
Thank you, Emerald.
they would livestream daily on YouTube, recruiting new members, requesting donations for their cause, and shilling all sorts of New Age products. They even
Wait, what? Okay.
offered their viewers what they called etheric surgery, which could, apparently, remove sickness and negative energy from the body, all for
What
the
the
low
fuck?
price of $88.
$88? Wow. Or so, as a god, if you believe you're a goddess, you think you'd be a lot more courteous of your followers, of like, we're gonna make it more affordable, but we gotta make sure, we can eat and all that for our followers. I don't know.
Suddenly Amy's true motivation becomes a lot more clear. This etheric treatment involved telling the patient to stare into the sun for prolonged periods of time.
Time to order to get light codes. Are you jealous of Trump's daughter? Yeah, Robo. I want so many random people. Yeah, I'm jealous of Trump's daughter. Can I be your kid? Look, I'm a straight A student. I can get you them degrees. I want that money. I want to be able to pay for stuff. I don't even like Brandon shit. I don't know. Oh my god, that's so many random people, but staring at the sun? Oh my god, you're gonna go blind. Ain't nobody really believed this.
In
Get
order to
light
get
codes.
light codes. Despite espousing the importance of love and peace, Amy ruled over her followers with an iron fist.
Oh no.
She didn't permit them to sleep for more than 4 hours a night.
Huh?
Was physically and
Oh,
verbally
thank you.
aggressive towards them, their children and their pets. Made them wait on her hand and foot, and had them forward all of their savings to the group's bank account, which, of course, Amy used to finance her lavish lifestyle. Ex-members
Bitch is not gonna. I don't give a fuck if you were a god or you're the man that created me. You gotta tell me I can't sleep more than 4 hours, bitch. Go unalive yourself somewhere else, okay? You can sleep for 4 hours. I'm gonna be sleeping my 12 hours because I'm a princess. I need my beauty sleep. Fuck off.
Those who were able to escape her grasp denounced Lovers One as a cult, and the families of those who couldn't or wouldn't leave made countless reports to the authorities, stating that their loved ones were the victims of brainwashing and fraud.
Can you
May
can you get
2020.
brainwashed as an adult? Is that really a thing? I don't know if you. I mean, I guess it depends on the situation. Like if you're like locked in a room and then you were spouting like somebody like faked information. Yeah, I guess, right? But like imagine like you lived in the real world for a while and then you like meet somebody and they brainwash you. I don't know how that's how's that could be. I guess you could consider like verbal abuse and stuff like that as a way to brainwash someone, but I don't know.
One member of the group was even found staggering through the Colorado wilderness.
Yeah, it just feels like people just haven't like grown up and stop getting into hive mindset. They don't know how to think for themselves. They have to have someone tell them what to think, which is very scary, by the way.
Disoriented, dehydrated, and not wearing any clothes. Apparently, Amy and her followers had banished this member, accusing him of lacking the right energy and of being on the wrong side of the mountain. This follower could hardly see where he was walking, since staring into the sun had severely blurred his vision.
No shit.
Even after being...
So someone did do that. Are you kidding me? Someone stared at the sun and like, yeah, I'm gonna get the light. Ain't no way. Ain't no way people believe in this. That's so crazy. Use your brain. Think, Mark. Think.
treated.
I don't even know what his name is.
That he had ascended into the world of the 5D Matrix. Even today, his family are still helping him recover.
Yeah.
In August 2020, Amy flew herself and her followers out to the island of Kauai in Hawaii, where they set up their new base of operations.
Gorgeous.
The locals quickly turned hostile when Amy proclaimed herself to be the Hawaiian goddess, Pele. Protests and demonstrations ensued, with the islanders demanding Lovers One leave.
Yeah, they bullied her out. They bullied that bitch out of there because they're like, you're not gonna disrespect our religion, say you're the goddess. Ain't no way. That's crazy.
And never return.
Oh, is his name Mark?
Residents were
I didn't even
further
realize his name was Mark. Whoa.
Residents and vehicles. Things became so heated that the mayor of Kauai himself had to negotiate the group's departure from the island. Just 1 month after arriving, Lovers One were effectively chased off Kauai, and they returned to Colorado in September.
Colorado's really
That
pretty,
same
by
month,
the way.
The group announced that their leader, 45-year-old Mama G, had lost the use of her legs and was slowly withering away.
What happened?
She was last seen by a member of the general public on April 10th.
Oh yeah, she was like really sick and she was asking, like in the live stream, supposedly you could hear her asking like, I need to go to the hospital, whatever. And then her followers were like, yeah, no bitch, you're not going to the doctor. We need you here. You don't need to go to the doctor. Because originally she believed that she didn't need to because she's a goddess. And then I think the reality started setting with her and then she ended up dying because her followers didn't want to take her. And they ended up like taking care of the dead body while selling shit and stuff. They were crazy. It was a bunch of druggies, basically. That's what happened at the end of it. Just to summarize it.
2021. On April 28th, a chilling discovery was made. The authorities received a call from none other than Miguel Lamboy, Amy's first devoted member and financial guru. He told them that Amy was dead, and that when he had found her body, her brainwashed followers refused to let him or his son leave the compound.
Really?
The
I
Saguache
don't
County Sheriff's
believe
Office
him.
Immediately raided the property.
I think he realized like the shtick was up, and
It's
he's
on me,
like,
baby.
"Oh, thank you for the follow, Timber." I just feel like I don't know. I don't trust him because I'm like, you were there for the whole thing, like to all the point to going to the downward spiral, and I just feel like he's like, "Oh well, she's dead. The shtick's up. It wouldn't be long till the police is found, and I'd rather be safe and have my pocket safe."
Their search of the premises was caught on body cam.
Yeah, she did make her
footage,
really
which has recently been
hard.
posted online.
I think the main dude that was like the financial advisor, he was definitely he could definitely think for himself in that kind of group, so he didn't actually believe any of the shit. Are they laughing? Are they fucking laughing? That's crazy. There's no way they're laughing. I don't know how I'd feel about that.
That's it. I think decon mummification. That's what I'm getting.
Maybe he's laughing at him. He's very uncomfortable. Like, ain't no way this is real. Like, she was like mummified in glitter and Christmas lights.
At this point, the eyelids and stuff. The eyelids they painted, yeah. I didn't even look at
Oh
it.
man,
Yeah. This has been a while. Yeah.
In a back room of Lovers One's mission house in Moffat, officers came upon a makeshift shrine to the cult's fallen leader. Wrapped up tightly in a sleeping bag,
yeah, you
decorated
see
with
her
Christmas lights,
like all
was their
purple.
mummified Mother God, Amy Coulson. Her decayed face was covered in glitter makeup, and her eyeballs were missing. Since her fingerprints had rotted away, her own
What the
mother
fuck
had
happened to her
to
eyeballs?
send in a DNA sample to confirm her identity. As it turned out, the resident members of the group had been living with Amy's corpse for the past 2.5 weeks, worshipping and preserving it. Photos taken just before her end showed an extremely emaciated Amy with thinning hair and purple-hued skin. To cleanse her body, she had been ingesting copious amounts of colloidal silver, which had,
Oh my god, of course.
over time, resulted in her organs failing. Ironically, she had fallen victim to her own teachings. After the raid, 7 of her acolytes were arrested for false imprisonment, tampering with human remains, and a slew of other horrible charges.
Yeah,
all of
what the
which have
fuck?
since been dropped. The circumstances of Amy's demise are still under investigation.
They all have that look to them too. If you ever research like Charles Mason peoples or those people that are like super religious, they always have like that look, their eyes. I don't know. There's something to the eyes, you just see it.
As for Lovers One itself, Amy's most devoted followers have since taken up the mantle and continue to try and spread her theology to the world.
Yeah.
When news of her passing became public, they posted to their Facebook page that their mother had ascended into the 5th dimension.
Of course.
We thank everyone for their full surrender to the divine plan. Mum will give you the next step in your heart. In every present moment you're there, Mum enters. The team are respectfully honouring the process law enforcement require, and we are grateful for their diligence in protecting humanity. Mum deeply loves our law enforcement officers, as she does each and every one of her children. The group have since rebranded as 5D All Disclosure, and its members continue to post videos on YouTube, though thankfully, they don't seem to have caught on.
Huh?
A member of Amy's first contact ground crew team, Aurora, seems to be the person helming this.
I love that name, but...
One of Amy's protégés, a man named Jason Castillo, with whom she had a relationship, has also set up his own offshoot group. Joy
See what I mean? You see what I mean? They don't give a fuck. They were making good money selling this shit. I think they're like, well, how much was it? Like $3,000 to like 10, like $5,000, 10 to $5,000 a month or some shit like that. They were doing really well selling these lies.
Where he goes by the alias Father.
Yeah.
In an effort to fight their potential expansion, Amy Carlson's own son, Cole, whom she walked out on when he was just 10, has appeared on national TV to warn others about his mother's demented cult.
Oh man, I can't imagine his son's fucking head. Like, his like, wait, my mother believed in a woo-woo thingy and she left me behind? Like, I'd hate my mom too.
And as for Miguel Lamboy, he has since done everything in his power to dissolve Love as One, though that seems to be more for selfish reasons than anything else.
Yeah.
Since the group's business accounts have been set up in his name, he's effectively taken the money and run. He continues to express his belief in Amy's divinity. His current whereabouts is a mystery. It's unclear whether he or any of the other
I think he actually, in the document, I don't think he actually was able to talk in the documentary, if I remember correctly. This is very, like, a while ago. I don't remember fully. But yeah, I was, like, really mad about this, because I was like, he just took the money and run. He got the benefits out of it, but now he's trying to wipe it off of his name so he could do more scans, probably.
For their nefarious activities.
Yeah, I don't like, I hate that. Ugh. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. That's cool.